Hi, Dr. Lara here. I hope you're doing well today, and welcome to another week of weekly readings and angel messages. And before I get started, I would just like to ask you a favor. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, that would be awesome, because that way I can be seen more and I could reach more people with these messages. So I would really appreciate it if you would do that if you have not done it already. Okay, so let's settle in to the messages for today. So right away, I'm seeing like light and then dark, okay? And what they're telling me is be aware of where your thoughts are. Be aware of where your consciousness is. What is it that you're focusing on? Because the more you focus on something, the bigger it's going to get. So if you're focusing on the doom and gloom and all of this stuff that's being projected into you, all of this fear, it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So the same happens though if you start to focus on things that are more positive. And they're showing me like books, and what they're saying is, maybe open your day with some positive affirmations. Maybe read some uplifting material or have something with you. So when you get into that space of fear, you have something that you can read or go to a video, go to inspiring videos. But they're saying that there's going to be a lot more coming down the turnpike, and they're just like ramping it up. So it's like, do your best to really focus on what it is you want to show up in your life. Okay, and that starts with the positivity. That's about reading things that are positive, looking towards the future, a bright future. Okay, and they're also showing me like a lot of people that's listening to this, they're just holding so much stuff. Like you have so much on your plate, trying to do so much, right? And they're just showing me like house stuff and work stuff and people stuff and carrying people's emotions. And they're just saying, kind of take an inventory of where you are right now and see if you can put something down that's not yours, that you don't need to be carrying. If you're like holding space for someone else's emotions, or if you're trying to pull somebody out of a dark hole, it's like kind of like reevaluate where it is you are in your life, and do you really need to be holding all of these things in your life? If they're not yours, they're just giving you permission to put them down, because when we pick up other people's stuff, or we try to get other people to be happy or to be positive or whatever, it robs them of their ability to do something, and it drains you, and it really doesn't do anybody any good. So the best thing that you can do for a loved one, let's say, is to just hold them in light and to just send them love and allow them to go through their stuff and have trust and faith in them that they're going to be able to figure it out, whatever that looks like, and let go of the outcome of how you think they should be. That feels like a very, very big weight. So just kind of look into that a little bit as well. Okay, and now they're showing me like waves, huge waves, like tidal waves, okay? A lot of emotional upset is happening right now, and it's okay. They don't want you to be afraid of it. The emotions are what we need to experience right now. If you're feeling it, you're healing it, okay? If you're running away from it, it's going to catch up to you. It's just the way things are right now. We're not able to run from things anymore. They're like smack in our face, and we can't sleep enough, we can't drink enough, we can't eat enough, we can't zone out enough for it to go away, okay? And they're just saying, just stop and face what's coming up for you, and just be in that and allow yourself to feel those emotions, because when you do, it's going to help you so much, okay? And it feels like there's some people here, they're kind of afraid of their own power, okay? Now I'm talking to the healers, okay, and the light workers and people thinking about getting their stuff out there. There's this question of I don't want to hurt anybody with whatever it is I'm doing. Okay, so what they're saying is that when you have good intention, you can't hurt anybody. Okay, and just really go within and ask for guidance. Ask your higher self for guidance. Is this in the highest and best good for me and for others? Or please use me as a channel of your peace for the highest and best good of others. And when you preface any session or anything that you do, any article or video or whatever, when you preface it with that, then that has the opportunity for this energy to come in that's for the highest and best good of everybody. Okay, so what they're saying is don't be afraid of your power. This is where we need to step into our power and to experience our power and to share that, share who we are with people. Okay, because I think I said in some previous videos, this is not something that's going to go away, like this upheaval and all of this that's happening right now. We're in the middle or just beginning of a huge awakening, and we're like, well, actually, we're not in the beginning. Okay, they're showing me we're not in the beginning. We're like in the middle of it. It began in like 87, I guess. But right now, it's like we're in like the middle of it, and this is where all the people are waking up, and that's why it seems so chaotic. Okay, so if you're a healer, if you're a light worker, or if you just, are a psychologist, or just want to help people, okay, this is the time to start thinking about doing it if you're not doing it already, and just ask, how can I be of the highest and best good to humanity? And you will be led each step of the way. But don't be afraid of your power. That is the biggest message right now, because you are powerful. We're all powerful. Okay, those are the messages. I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next week. Thanks so much for listening.